that's the type of stuff that it's about. That's what we as children of the Lord should be doing. Not trying to gain the popularity, not trying to gain the money, not trying to gain this, that, or the third, but just gaining more of Jesus. Because the more you seek after him, the more you're in tune with him, the more that you're following his commandments, I'm telling you, he got your back.
That's true peace too.
Yes, it is.
That's real peace.
It is. I'm telling you, when I do things for myself, I can only speak on me. When I do things for people, it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel so good that I did something. I didn't ask for anything in return. And, you know, just to see joy on other people's faces, no matter what it's for, if it's changing a tire, buying a coffee, whatever, it just brings me great happiness to see other people happy. And I just thank the Lord for it.
Amen.
So, all right, Proverbs chapter 28, looking at verse 25. He that is of a proud heart stirreth up strife, but he that putteth his trust in the Lord shall be made fat. Those ones, those arrogant people, those greedy people, like they start up so much stuff. Why? Because they're trying to get what it is that they got their mindset on. They're being greedy. They're being arrogant. Look at me. I got this. And they keep stuff going. Why we want to be like that? I don't want to be that type of person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every time you turn around, you act like you got this, that, and the third, but you always in the mix of something. You always keeping something going. You nasty. You angry. You always starting an argument. Why do we want to be like that? We see it happening. I don't want that. But he that putteth his trust in the Lord shall be made fat. What does it mean to be made fat? Like plump? No, I know. I'm asking.
You put your trust in the Lord, He's going to take care of it.
There you go.
That's right. He gonna provide all that stuff. And you ain't got to walk around angry. You ain't got to be walking around treating people that the dirt on the ground and all that. You don't have to do that. The Lord got you. He gonna take care of you. He gonna give you that increase. You don't need to seek after that stuff for the world. You don't have to lie, steal, cheat, and all that to get that come up. We don't have to do that. What you gotta say, Aki? Because you're smiling. You good?
Yeah.
Did you have something to say? You had something to say a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
What was it?
It was about when you said like how people would get like money and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get money, then one of their friends or something will ask for something, they'll probably not want to give it to them. Then when they get the money, they'll probably quit their job, and that's how they become miserable, because now they don't got no friends and they don't got nothing to give.
Mm-hmm.
They just sitting in the house
Yeah.
doing nothing.
And you know, people do that type of stuff. You get all this money, right? And no, I'm not. It's just, it goes with it. But you get all this money, you want to quit your job. Is that not the dumbest thing? Ain't that money gonna run out? I mean, seriously, I have a friend back in New Jersey. I was just telling the kids about this. I said, well, back in the day, she would work like 1 or 2 months out the year, and then would quit her job, just so she could have a little something to claim her kids and get a nice income tax back. And she did that every year for years.
Trying to play the system.
Trying to play the system, because you know the less you make when it comes to tax time and you got dependents, the more you get back. Because I used to get back a nice amount, but I worked throughout the year. I didn't work 1 or 2 months, quit my job, now I'm living off the system. But wait until income tax time come, I'm going to be loaded. And how long that money lasts? It don't last long. So why do we do stuff like that? When I say we as a people, period.
Right.
Why do you do that? I mean, it makes no sense, and you really think you balling. You really think you got it going on. Can't tell you nothing. But you're doing it all the wrong way. Instead of going out there doing right, working, not trying to juice the system. And you got people, hardworking people out here, their taxes is paying for that stuff for you to be sitting on your behind.
Right.
And we paying for you to just sit home. No. Don't be that. Okay? Don't be that greedy, because that's greed too.
That's
that
right.
You sit home and you figuring out your scheming, trying to figure out all the best ways that what you can do to keep that money flowing in. Instead of going out there working hard, earning an honest living, you got to juice the system. I got a lot of, I say friends, but I ain't even been in contact with these people in so long. But I've had friends, this is what they did. This is how they lived. And I was like, y'all crazy. Because I can't do that. I got to work. Anywho, brother, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah,
Good.
I was put in that situation too.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was probably about maybe 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was working for this company, and this man, and the company had slowed down, and so we had to go to the unemployment office for that laid off period. And then when the job started back up, you know what I mean, again, he called us back, but he told us to do this. And of course, you know what I'm saying, me being in Jesus, I went against it, but he said, I'm gonna pay y'all under the table. He said, and you keep on collecting your unemployment. You know what I mean? He said, as if you're not working. He said, so you can build up your account. I refused to do that. And he looked at me strange. He was like, what? He said, I'm trying to help you out. I said, but still, you know what I'm saying? I got to look at how Jesus looking at me. You know what I mean? Because that's a dishonest game. And most people would do that. But he actually, you know what I mean? I told him, he was like, wow. All he could say was, wow. You know what I mean? He was like, that's very peculiar. That's the only thing I wanted. I did that in a position to show him that you don't have to serve Jesus and then be dishonest too. You can actually be obedient as the Lord telling you. And the Lord received his glory when the man said, wow, you very peculiar. You see what I'm saying? So Jesus got his glory. And I never went hungry.
That's right. That's right.
So, I mean, you know, but it's not good, you know what I'm saying, to do things dishonest.
No, it's not.
I mean, truly.
It's not.
It's going to fall back on you.
It does. It really does. I mean, I could tell a whole lot of stories of just things, and people would be like, well, why did you go back and do this certain thing? Because it's not that, you know, like if you go in the store and you walk out and you forgot to pay for something, okay? They didn't even realize that I walked out with this certain thing, but I know he sees.
There you go, the Lord sees you.
So I go back in the store. Oh, I need to pay for this. And the lady looked at me like, it was like $1 item, I kid you not, in Walmart. And she was like, you're getting back to pay for this? I said, yeah. I said, I realized I didn't pay for it. And she was like, okay. She was like, thank you. Even though she didn't know anything about it. It was so small, you didn't even see it in the cart. But my heart, knowing that the Lord sees everything,
right.
I'm going to go back and pay for this dollar thing. Because I don't want it to be where when I am in need of something, he holds off on me because,
there you go.
Keisha, you ain't going to pay for this thing? What was that dollar? What was that? That dollar really was going to give you some gain, and you couldn't go back and pay for this thing? So,
yeah, because the bill came out be on you. I'm like, I'm not with her. I'm not with her. I'm not going down with her.
He was going to be right there. Take me. Verse 26. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. You trust in your own heart? If your heart ain't right, you're going to be doing all types of craziness.
Heart play tricks on you too.
Yes, it does. It does. I mean, with so many different things. It ain't just with money. It ain't just with material things. It is with a whole lot. Love. I mean, just everything.
Right.
Your heart will play tricks on you, and you have to let the Lord lead you. You got to let the Lord fix you up in the inside, fix your heart. Now, for us, I don't think that our hearts are set up where we're going to go out there and do foolish stuff. Right. That's, I mean, this far in the Lord, you be a real fool to go out there doing something crazy. But I'm telling you, these people out here in the world, they being led and they doing all types of foolish stuff because, oh yeah, that's what my heart tells me. Or they, you know, the favorite line, oh, the Lord knows how my heart is set up, but you out here doing all types of stuff. No, you a fool. You a whole fool.
Come on.
Let's get it together. So let that not be us, okay? But if we walk wisely, we shall be delivered. Delivered from whatever it is we may be going through, whatever it is that we may be in need of, because we're not going out there trying to scheme and do all these other things to get what it is that we want. We're letting the Lord do the working. Amen?
Amen.
Verse 27. He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack. you give to these people. Does it just mean somebody who is in need of some money or whatever? No, it's not just that. Give to them, give them the word. Speak some positivity in their life. You know, if they need some help with whatever it is, and you able to, you help them. And it says, you will not lack.
Amen.
How you not going to lack? Because the Lord's seeing that you're doing it. You're doing it from a pure heart, and He's going to take care of you. He'll see when you're in need, and He's going to be right there to provide for you. Okay? Amen?
That's right.
But he that hideth his eyes shall have many a curse. He that hideth his eyes, is it like he that has and doesn't give or doesn't?
I say, yeah, and also like you see a person needing something, and you just turn away from it.
But you act like you don't.
You
see
act like
it
you
'cause
don't
wanna
see it,
help.
like they struggling or they need help with something, and you just like, shit, that ain't my problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you hide in your eyes, like you see the situation.
Right.
But you're not gonna help.
Yeah.
You know, and knowing you can help.
No, and that's the part
the
right
main
there.
thing, yeah.
When you know you
can
help, and you don't want to do it. That's a messed up situation. I used to feel like that all the time, like when we were like more so before we were saved. And like when it comes to my family, like I know like my family got a little something, but they wouldn't help you. And I always felt some kind of way. But I thank the Lord that He changed me and that I did not hold that against them. Do you know, every birthday, every holiday, everything, I always do stuff for them. My kids don't ever get anything. Never. From none of them, brother. Not one of them. I'm serious. And it hurts a little bit, but I just expect that. I expect that from them. But I still don't let that stop me from doing what it is that I do. And Harry would be like, see, you too nice. You too nice. I'm like, but I can't turn it off. I don't know how to turn it off. I cannot turn it off because this is how the Lord got me. I mean, how can I change something? I was going to bend down when I was talking. I can't change. I just can't change. I don't know what to do. But just keep doing what I'm doing. Because I'm not doing it for them to lift me up. I'm doing it because I know it's pleasing to the Lord.
You just got a good heart.
Yes.
Don't feel bad about that.
No, I don't. I've gotten so much better. I used to get bent out of shape like, they ain't even call. Half the time they wouldn't even call and tell my kids happy birthday. And I'm not lying. But I look past all of that and and I'm not making this about me. I'm just using it as an example. And I pray that all of our hearts will be set up that way in some form or fashion when it comes to different things. Like, don't see people that's in need and you don't want to help when you know you can.
And then that's when that curse comes in.
Yeah.
Because it's going to come back on you.
Yeah, you don't want that. So then when you in need, you know, it's going to be like crickets. Ain't nobody going to be around. You're going to see the little, what you call them, little hay balls flying in the wind. Ain't nobody gonna be there. Seriously. And that's a hurtful thing. Like to feel like you're going through something, ain't nobody there. Nobody's ever there to help you, to do anything.
That's why I told
it's not good.
The last couple of people I was helped out, and I remember the young lady was stuck in Pocomo, and I helped get her car out the mud, and she like, oh, I said, nah, just when you see the next person,
that's right.
Help
Let's
them
pay it
out.
forward.
You know, that's what I told her. She was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's finish this. Verse 28. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves, but when they perish, the righteous increase. Brother, you want to help us with that one? Or Brother Harry, you want to give it a shot? What did you want to do?
Think about it what it says by itself. When the wicked rise, men hide themselves. Because they already know what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell about to be unleashed when wicked men rise. But go back. But when they perish, the righteous increase. If ain't nobody wicked around, good can grow.
Yeah.
That's why I would rather be around the people that are righteous.
Just doing those positive things.
I ain't got to worry about you stabbing me in my back.
Amen. Yeah. You know, can't be around them jokers. They'll get you. I'm telling you right
Tell
now.
me.
They will get you and won't think twice about it. Getting hot up here.